going to show you this card that I made with the stamp set Lacy and Lovely. And what I'm especially excited about is to show you where I got the inspiration for this card. So here is the stamp set, and I'm using this piece here, this little one, and then the thank you. So I'll just set that aside and go ahead and get started. I am using our note cards and envelopes. These are 3x5 cards, and they come with coordinating envelopes. They're a little bit smaller than the typical size card that we make, and you get 20 in a package. So this will be the base of the card, but what I want to work on is this smaller piece, and this I cut down just a little bit. So instead of being 3.5 by 5, it's 4 7/8 by 3 3/8, so just a tiny bit smaller. The first thing I'm going to do is take the white craft ink pad and the thank you that comes in that Lacy and Lovely set, and just ink this up and stamp it down here toward the bottom. And I'm going to use our white embossing powder and just pour that right over the words, and then tap off the extra. And what I'll do then through the magic of video is present this one, which is already heat embossed. So I'll just set this aside. I didn't want to take the time to have you watch me do that, but hopefully you can see there's a little bit of a gloss and a raised edge on that thank you. So this will be the base that we'll continue with. And then the next piece is this larger one from the Lacy and Lovely. And I'm just going to ink that up again on the white craft and stamp that right here in the center. And it just has a kind of faded, it's almost like the popular chalkboard look that's out there right now. The other thing I'll do is take our StazOn black ink, and this is just a scrap of Primrose Petals. And I'll ink this up on here and stamp it here on this scrap. And then I'm going to punch that out with our 1-inch circle punch. So I'll hold that right over, get it lined up the way I want it, and pop that out. And then this will go up on one of our Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'll just pop that up. It'll just create more of a focal point by putting it on there. I'll attach this to the center. And then I'm also going to add one of our basic rhinestones. So when I peel that off, I want to make sure I get the adhesive that's underneath, and just place that on there. And then this simply gets attached onto the card. So as I talk to you and show you this card, I wanted to explain where I got my inspiration for this. You can see that Stampin' Up! Now has a new online class. It's called The Basics. And part of this class, it's an online purchase that you make, but it's a download. This is a screenshot of what it will look like in my online store. If you go to my online store at jodyreinert.stampinup.net, you will see a section called New Arrivals, and down at the bottom there on the left is the basics. You'll click on that. It's $14.95. What's awesome about this is that it includes photos and instructions for over 30 projects. There's videos in there. It's just a really great resource. And this card, I was inspired by one of the projects shown in the Big Shot and Punch Basics. So it talks about some different uses for punches, and I modified one of the projects to get this. So feel free to give this card a try. It's a nice different look with that black and white. And also don't forget to check out that online class, The Basics from Stampin' Up! Huge resource, 30 projects, videos, a great resource to have. Thanks for watching my video. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jody Reinert Stamps.